for a piece of pork. The boy's mother had to please the butcher every day, but he was long used to it, watching the butcher walk out, satisfied. He knew it well. This was the only way his mother could get food. Jack was diagnosed with dwarfism at 6. His height and appearance were frozen in time. No matter how many years passed, he would never grow up. His father saw him as a monster and threw both him and his mother out. For years, only his mother cared for him, but soon, she fell ill and passed away. Luckily, because of his size, many kind families were willing to take him in, but sooner or later, they would discover his secret, so he kept moving from home to home, to ensure he was always adored. Jack had a disturbing habit. The first thing he did in a new home was secretly sell the family's original child to traffickers. His innocent face made him untouchable. No one ever suspected him, but this time, his adoptive family was different. His new guardian was John, his half-brother. John didn't recognize Jack. He had no idea that behind this 6-year-old face was a 40-year-old soul. Years ago, Jack had tried to meet John, hoping to reunite, but John didn't believe him. Instead, he humiliated him. So now, Jack was back for revenge. He kept his identity a secret and moved in with John, plotting something sinister. Every night, he begged John's wife to hold him to sleep, taking every chance to grope her. Meanwhile, John was a top detective in the Major Crimes Unit. He had been busy chasing a ruthless serial killer, barely home to notice Jack's behavior. One day, John's partner fell from a building. John himself was found unconscious on the 7th floor. The suspect they were after was known for brutal torture. Every victim was covered in wounds, yet John was left unharmed. Suspicion fell on him, and when he finally woke up, he had no memory of what happened. Whenever he tried to recall, pain shot through his head. That night, John still couldn't piece anything together, so he snuck into his partner's hospital room. Seeing his old friend reduced to a vegetable, he swore to find the real killer. Just then, Johnny walked in. He revealed that before losing consciousness, John's partner had fought fiercely, yet the only fibers under his nails were his own clothes and John's. All evidence pointed to John, but despite everything, Johnny chose to trust him. He promised to help find the truth. The next day, John returned to the precinct. He scoured every file. The killer had left no clues behind. Only one thing was certain. He used a power drill to murder his victims. But then, John noticed something chilling. The crimes all happened near his home, and when he marked the dates on a calendar, he froze. Every murder coincided exactly with his days off.